Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into one of the absolute most foundational parts of your daily wellness, your gut health. For a long time, we kind of just thought of the stomach as a simple processing center, but modern science, it tells a completely different story. We're going to look closely at how the quality of what we eat, specifically organic foods, actually nourishes our bodies from the inside out. Okay, let's dive right into this. You've probably heard people refer to the gut as the body's second brain, right? Well, that is absolutely not an exaggeration. The digestive system is literally a highly intelligent, complex command center for your entire body. When we start looking at food as information and as fuel for the second brain, the whole concept of nutrition just completely shifts. Here's our quick roadmap for today. First, we'll meet your second brain. Then, we'll uncover the magic of the microbiome. After that, we'll ask why choose organic, review some top gut-friendly foods, and finally, wrap it all up with everyday habits you can actually stick to.
All right, Section 1. Meet your second brain.
Your gut's influence is, well, it's massive. First, it dictates your physical core. We're talking your immunity and your metabolism. Second, it literally drives your daily energy levels. And third, it profoundly impacts both your external and mental state, meaning your skin health and your mood. Honestly, when your digestion is off, pretty much every single part of your well-being feels it.
Moving right along to Section 2, the magic of the microbiome.
So, the gut microbiome is essentially an ecosystem. You have trillions, yes, with a T, of microorganisms and beneficial bacteria living inside your digestive system right now. Think of them like a tiny, bustling city. They're hard at work digesting your food, producing vital vitamins that you actually can't make on your own, and backing up your immune system. And this brilliantly illustrates what happens when that microscopic city functions in perfect harmony. You get comfortable digestion, way less bloating, sustained energy, and a fortress of an immune system. Plus, better nutrient absorption. Basically, a balanced microbiome translates to a massively enhanced sense of overall well-being. But, here's the catch. Our modern lifestyles can be pretty harsh on this delicate ecosystem. Highly processed foods, excessive sugar, chronic stress, and poor diets, they act like a wrecking ball. They disrupt those beneficial microorganisms, which creates this massive need for high-quality nutrition to help them bounce back and thrive. Which brings us to Section 3, why choose organic? Let's move to how our farming practices actually build on this, because it directly affects our internal ecosystem. Conventional farming often relies heavily on synthetic pesticides, artificial fertilizers, and chemical additives. Organic farming, on the other hand, operates under strict standards prioritizing natural methods and really healthy soil ecosystems. So, choosing organic offers cleaner ingredients and keeps those unnecessary chemical residues out of your body.
All right, Section 4. Top gut-friendly foods.
Now, what's really interesting to see is how clearly we can map out an optimal menu into 3 key pillars. First up, organic fruits and veggies, like berries and broccoli. They provide essential prebiotic fiber. Second, fermented foods like yogurt and kimchi. These are amazing because they actually drop live probiotic cultures right into your gut to diversify it. And third, grains and legumes like oats and lentils, delivering the complex carbs and plant protein you need for long-lasting energy.
Think of prebiotic fiber from whole organic plants as the absolute premium fuel for the good guys in your gut. When you crunch into an organic apple, a carrot, or some seeds, you aren't just feeding yourself. You are literally serving up a feast for those trillions of microorganisms, allowing them to multiply and really thrive.
Let's wrap things up with Section 5, everyday habits for health.
Listen, you do not need to switch your entire diet overnight. Actually, scratch that. Doing that is usually just a recipe for burnout. Instead, look at these steps as a really manageable ladder. Step 1. Start by buying organic versions of just the foods you eat the most. Step 2. Add 1 extra serving of colorful veggies a day. Step 3. Try to include fermented foods a few times a week. And Step 4. Stay consistently hydrated. Simple, highly effective strategies. At the exact same time, you want to gently protect your gut from disruptors. Make a little effort to reduce highly processed snacks and limit those sugary beverages. It's a classic 2-pronged approach. Feed the good microbes with whole ingredients while starving out the negative influences. So the crucial point is captured beautifully right here. Consistency rather than perfection. If you take away absolutely anything from this explainer today, let it be this. You do not need a spotless diet to see incredible benefits. Small improvements like choosing that organic apple or just adding a side of sauerkraut, when made consistently over time, create the most meaningful long-term health benefits. Because the truth is, better gut health doesn't come from some magical 3-day quick fix or a single superfood. It is the result of a balanced, everyday dietary pattern. By building sustainable habits and leaning into nutrient-dense, organic options, you're laying the ultimate foundation for your overall wellness.
And that brings us to the end of our explainer. Your journey to better digestive health literally begins with what you put on your plate today. Every healthy choice matters. So, I'll leave you with this. What small, everyday choice are you going to make next to support your second brain? Thanks so much for joining me. Keep learning and take care of